Clem, we could use some help. Here, Sarah, you take this and string them up over there. You knew Kenny before. It must be incredible to see him again.
That's an understatement.
When I met him, well, he's so different now. But you must be so glad.
So, how'd you meet Kenny?
I found him holed up in an old restaurant, if you can believe it.
The diner?
Hold up.
You should have seen his beard then. Perfect. Now we just need the topper.
We always had an angel on top of our tree.
Angels!
My family didn't celebrate Christmas, but I still love the decorations.
What nationality, I'm wondering, is Sarita? I love her accent. It's a beautiful accent. She sort of seems, I want to say Indian, but she might not necessarily. But maybe around in that area. I don't really know fully. But that's just a guess. I don't mean to offend anyone who happens to be Indian. That's just my guess. Like I said, she has a beautiful, beautiful accent. And beautiful singing voice. This fireplace looks really cozy. I could get to enjoy this, but something tells me we're not going to be able to enjoy this place for very long. I have a feeling, like I said, just when The Walking Dead seems to make you comfortable, stuff starts going down. This is not gonna last. Whatever sanctuary you think you might have found.
Why would they follow us this far?
We can't be sure.
It's been a week, man. We gotta be out of the woods.
We can't be sure. They might be tracking us.
Tracking? Who do you think they are? Ninjas?
Clem, Luke said you saw some people in the valley.
Yeah.
People? Way down there. How?
She's got binoculars, genius.
I think
Yeah.
red flags.
What did you see, Clementine?
I think someone was following us.
How do you know? How does she know?
We have to assume they're back there.
Why else?
Cannot take any chances. We leave at dawn.
But we're safe here for tonight, right?
Clementine, you talked to that man Walter, right? What did he say? You didn't tell him anything about us, did you? We have to be careful. They could be hiding something.
We mostly talked about Kenny.
Kenny is the loud man with the beard?
The loud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
him.
him.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't care what that man said. We're staying here tonight.
Just talk to the rest of them. They trust you. See what you can find out. I'm gonna go find Luke.
Honey, I don't feel so good.
Oh no.
Beck, what's wrong?
I just need something to drink.
You
Oh,
got
no.
it. I'll be right back.
Her contractions might be starting. Okay, so now that I'm alone with Rebecca, oh boy, and she's not feeling great. Aw, pick up the angel ornament. I'm a big fan of angels, in case you guys didn't catch that. In case you guys didn't realize, the reason why I'm big on angels is because since my name is my nickname is based on Hark the Herald Angels Sing. There we go.
She looks so cool.
Beautiful. I used to love this time of year. You know, now that your friends are here, this place is starting to feel like a real home. Matthew and Walter are amazing
Oh, I
people.
couldn't talk to Becca.
Honestly,
I want to talk to
it's
Becca.
dangerous to be this kind, but they can't help it. Wait until you meet Matthew. He's a real character. The first time he met me, he called me Rita.
Where is Matthew?
Oh, he likes to go on long walks. He and Walter used to vacation here. He should be back soon.
Okay, can I go back upstairs and talk to
Clem.
Becca?
I wanted to ask you, does Kenny seem different to you? I didn't know him before, and, well, I'm curious. He has good days and bad days like everyone else.
I haven't noticed.
Oh, well, let me know if you do.
That's strange.
Well, you three have been busy.
Kenny, isn't it great?
I got it, hon.
Unless that's
I think I can manage, Ken.
I said I got it.
maybe it's a Ken
Always
clone.
has to play the gentleman. But I'll tell you, when I met him, he couldn't lift a fly.
It's a pod person. Kenny's a
Why
pod
don't you go
person.
see if your friends are ready for dinner, Clementine?
Oh, I think I figured it out. That's not the real Kenny. You can't fool me, game. Kenny's been abducted by aliens and turned into the pod people. Turned into one of the pod people. Okay, I can talk to Rebecca now. So, what's going
Are you
on?
okay?
Just got a little dizzy. I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to raise a child? I mean, how can anyone now? Everything's so fucked up.
I think it's possible.
How do you know?
Well, I'm still here.
That's true.
I know it's gonna be hard. But at the same time, I already feel a little less lonely. Because I know that no matter what happens, I'll get to meet someone new.
There you go. That's one way to look
She's
at it.
kicking. Wanna listen?
You do know she's a
That
she?
food smells good, huh? It's okay.
Can I?
She's gonna be a runner. It's not his.
Well, how do you know?
I just do. We were trying for so long, and then... If Alvin finds out, he'll kill me. I don't know what to do.
Why are you telling me this?
I can't believe I'm asking a little girl for advice. But I guess nothing's weird anymore.
He won't kill you.
There's my man.
You all right, baby?
I'm fine, you big dope.
Just need to get some food in you. Thanks for staying with her, Clem.
You're welcome.
Well, everyone, dinner is served. Come on, let's eat.
Oh boy, peaches with my face on it. Yummy. I'm gonna sit in the table with Kenny? Or Luke? Where am I sitting? Can I choose where I get to sit? I don't think I get to make that choice. Game, why can't you let me...
Man? Yeah, I wish I hadn't pulled that trigger.
I mean...
Just try to forget about it.
I wish you hadn't either.
Right here, Clem.
Ooh. Do I... Oh, I do get to choose. Sean542313 asked me if I had a choice between Luke and Kenny, who would I pick? And it's tough because on one hand, like, I already voiced that Kenny is not my favorite character, but at the same time, my opinion shouldn't matter that much because I'm trying to roleplay Clementine, not me. And Clementine, I think, she knows Kenny longer. She's had more history with Kenny. So at least by the end of season 1, I would think that Clementine probably likes Kenny more than I do, and therefore she probably, if given the choice at that moment, even when you take in consideration how much time that she has spent with Luke, the little time that she has, she probably would have chosen Kenny over Luke by the end of season 1, especially with her knowing that Kenny had died. But now that I think about it, yeah, it's great to see Kenny, but I think something is really starting to... something is really starting to develop between Luke and Clementine. Like I said, it's a very brotherly, sisterly kind of thing. And while, yeah, she has a history with Kenny, I don't think it was ever a father-daughter kind of relationship. Not like Lee and her. I mean, Lee and her was clearly a father-daughter relationship. Looking back on it, she knew who Kenny was, and yeah, I guess she could call Kenny a friend, but I don't think it ever went beyond that. I never really saw Kenny and Clementine really interact that much in season 1. I didn't really see them have that much of a conversation with each other, really. She seemed to be closer with Duck, obviously, because they were the same age, but she seemed to be more close with Duck more close with Katja. She's had interactions with with Ben, excuse me. She's had more interactions with Ben. You know, she even mentioned that Ben is a good friend of hers. She's had more interactions with Katja. She's had more interactions with Chuck. And more with Krista and Omid, obviously. Like, I think of all of the characters from Season 1, Kenny was probably the one that Clementine interacted with the most. So even though she knows Kenny longer, I feel like she overall has had more meaningful interactions with Luke. And she probably might feel a little torn, but I think her gut is telling her to go with Luke. Because I think she actually does feel closer with Luke, ironically, even though she's known Luke less. But because I think she's had more meaningful interactions with Luke, that's why I'm having her choose Luke over Kenny. Kenny will remember that. Hey, Luke.
So what's the deal with your friend here?
Yes, we were just talking about this Kenny. What do you make of him, Clem?
I never
They seem
liked
very
her.
accommodating for a bunch of people in a big house.
The hell does that even mean?
She does
I'm just
trust
saying.
Kenny.
It's suspicious is all.
She
I
just
trust him.
Yeah. She does
With
trust
your
him.
life?
I think so.
I think so too. I think so too.
Walter was telling me his family died.
That's horrible.
A thing like that can hit a guy pretty hard.
He lost his whole family?
Wife and kid.
Damn.
It's too sad to say anything.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hope you like the food.
Oh, it's great. Thank you.
Peaches and beans. Great for nutrition. Not too great on the way out, though, I tell you.
Thanks, Kenny.
So it's Luke and Nick. Luke and Nick. You guys sure do look like a match.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying you look like good friends, that's all.
So, what was your plan here? Hold out for the winter?
Actually, we were thinking of moving on. Somewhere up north. You ever heard of a place called Wellington?
Yes, that's where
Wellington?
Krista was gonna go.
The hell is that?
A place.
What kind of place?
Yeah. Krista and I were going there.
Supposed to be a big camp up near Michigan.
Tavia.
You got a hearing problem, kid? Yeah, Michigan. Think about it. Fresh water, lots of land, and cold-ass winters so the walkers get slow.
Sounds like bullshit.
Listen, Vanilla Ice, I don't know what your deal is, but you're more than welcome to take off in the morning.
That'd be just fine by me.
What's the deal with these guys, Clem?
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
It's fine, Nick. We're not staying.
She's staying.
What? Excuse me?
Please, don't fight.
Gentlemen, please, there's no need for this. Now look, we've all had a long day. Please eat.
I feel like I have to make a choice at the end of this between Kenny and staying.
Pass me that can, Duck.
Duck? Who's Duck?
Duck was his son.
Hey, Clementine, would you lend me a hand outside for a moment?
I don't know. I kind of want to stay here and put out more fires. Poor Kenny. I know he's trying. I know he's trying to make friends,
I'm
but
sorry about that. You know, I used to be a teacher, and I remember what it's like to be caught in the middle of two cliques. I suspect they'll find common ground soon enough.
Is Matthew
It
a
may take a
walker?
little time, but that's just how these things work. Everything will be fine.
I just thought of something. Is Matthew a walker?
Listen, relationships are like any machine. You don't throw them out when they break down. You get your hands dirty and you grease the wheels. What do you say? Will you help me work on them? The two of us must unify our factions for the common good. You know, like Churchill and Roosevelt. They say the world is over, but I'll tell you a secret. It's not. People are more political now than they ever were before. In the end, we can't change the world. All we can do is continue to learn from each other, to empathize and use our heads.
That makes sense.
All war is a symptom of man's failure as a thinking animal. Steinbeck. Have you read him? Well, we have plenty of time to catch you up on your reading. My partner Matthew is amassing quite the literature collection. I think you'll like him. In any case, the point is, as long as we have our wits about us, we can always make the right choice. Right?
It's never that easy.
What's the matter, Clementine? Is there something you want to tell me? You can talk to me, Clem. There's almost nothing you could tell me that would surprise me. I can promise you that.
I'm just worried about the people chasing us.
You're safe now. Don't worry. Matthew will be back soon, and everything will be fine.
Mysterious
Hey, kids,
Matthew.
what are you two talking
He's
about?
raising some red flags. I don't know about this mysterious Matthew.
Oh, politics.
The hell?
Well, being from Florida, I would imagine you know all about politics, Kenny.
Man,
He's
I know one
urban.
advantage of living in the apocalypse is not dealing with that shit no more. I was just gonna check the windows round back before this storm hits. Give us a hand?
Sure.
Sure, let's spend more time with Kenny, because I feel bad for snubbing him at lunch. Is that Bonnie?
Miss?
Bonnie! Oh, it is Bonnie! I was like, as soon as I saw the red hair and the ponytail, I was like, it's
Please,
Bonnie.
do you have any food?
Are you okay?
I saw the house and I have a family. We're starving. We live down there.
Of course. Why don't you come in, Miss...
Bonnie. Yes!
Walt, I don't know. You just gonna let her in like that?
It's fine, Kenny.
We don't know this girl.
Then we'll have to get to know her. Right, Clem?
Walt.
How much damage can this poor woman do?
Check her for weapons.
Yeah.
I know Bonnie, but Clementine doesn't.
Thank you.
Doesn't.
Really, but that storm will be on us soon, and I gotta get back to my family.
I'll bring something out to you then.
You don't have to do that.
No, it's fine.
What about your people?
We've got plenty. You stay put. I'll be right back.
I mean, I know Bonnie, and I can trust Bonnie, but Clementine doesn't know Bonnie, so I have to try to stay in character here. I would look at her for weapons.
I have a little girl like you.
She does?
How old are you, sweetie?
I can tell her my age.
I'm 11.
I would have thought older than that.
Here you are, miss.
This is too much.
Don't mention it.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just help someone else down the line.
Thank you so much. I'll be going now.
You stay safe.
You too.
I don't think Bonnie had a family or a daughter.
Clem, go on inside and get to bed. Walt and I gotta talk for a second.
Of course, Clementine doesn't know any of that. That's really weird that Bonnie would just... That's really weird. I wonder what happened to the rest of the 400 Days people now. Luke,
Don't
what's
freak
up?
out.
What's up, Luke? What's wrong? If Luke is worried about something, I trust him. I trust his gut.
I gotta tell you something.
Go ahead.
That guy on the bridge was Walter's friend.
Oh, no.
See, I knew something was off, so I asked Sarita about their friend. Now they're all worried he's not back yet.
Oh, no.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
That was Matthew.
I don't think Walter knows yet, so we have to keep this quiet. I mean, who knows what the hell he'd do if he found out.
Oh my gosh. No wonder he was trying to be nice.
We should tell him.
He's gonna ask who did it, and you're gonna tell him.
It's the right thing to do.
It's right to get Nick killed because that's what's gonna happen. Now, do you still have that knife? Because if it was Matthew's and Walter sees it, he's gonna put two and two together.
Matthew.
What's with the other weapons?
MW.
Okay.
MW,
Well,
Matthew.
go get rid of it. And I'll find Walter and run interference. Oh, and keep an eye out for Nick.
I'm right here. What's up?
Oh, it's nothing, man. I just wanted to check and see if you're okay.
You coming to tuck me in?
Yeah, something like that.
Luke?
Hey, if there's something going on, I want to know.
No, just go back to bed, Nick.
I'm serious. You guys can talk to me.
I know.
What, you don't trust me now?
I have to do it, Luke. I'm sorry. Nick has to know what he did.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
God damn it. Hey, Nick, shut the fuck up.
I can't, man. I can't.
Do not fucking blow it.
Blow it. It's over. I have to tell him, Luke.
Yeah.
What? No, hey, Nick, you cannot do that. Are you fucking nuts?
I gotta. I can't live with that on me.
Okay, I hear you, but fuck, man. Do you know what he's gonna do?
You don't know he'll do anything.
You should tell him.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm warning you. This is fucking suicide.
I'll live with it.
Jesus Christ.
He has to...
Jesus. I can't handle this.
He made a choice.
Look, Clem, just go do that thing, all right?
I'm a firm believer that he made a choice to do something. He needs to face the consequences of his choice. You know, that's really the reason. That's what I'm thinking.
It's gone.
Oh no. He needs to face the consequences of his choice. I mean, yes, I promised that I would look out for Nick, but that doesn't mean that... Oh, great. I promised Pete I would look out for Nick, but that doesn't mean that I didn't promise him I would be able to keep Nick alive. I said I would look out for him.
Are you okay?
I always liked this knife.
Oh boy.
Gave it to Matthew when all this started. I know he's dead. Who did it? Was it that kid? What's his name? Nick? Heard him talking earlier, something about shooting a man.
You're asking the girl? I'm not... Nick...
I could see it.
Nick's...
I could see it on his face.
It's not my place to tell
I
you.
wasn't sure then. But now...
It's not my place to tell you. Nick wants to tell you. I told him to tell you. It's not my place. Don't take it out. Don't ask a little girl.
Jesus. I don't feel good.
Nick shot him.
How dare you use a little 11-year-old girl? You shouldn't be asking her those things. That's not right, man.
Is Nick a good man? Or is he just like everyone else? Is he just one of those fuckers that don't give a shit about anyone but themselves?
He is. He's a good guy, Walter.
He was always going out alone. I told him something like this would happen, but he wouldn't listen. No, Matt always knew best.
What's going on?
You need to tell him.
Yes.
Tell him what?
What happened on the bridge.
Tell me what you did. Just tell me, son. Tell me what happened.
Tell him.
From a distance, it looked like anyone. I thought he was going to shoot my friends, and I shot Matthew. It happened real fast. I didn't know if I hit him, but I did, and I didn't mean to.
Do you know what you've done to me? Do you have any idea?
Was it his
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
partner?
I'm so sorry, Walter.
Partner. I think it was his partner. Oh no. Wow, that could have ended poorly.
Walt, what's going on?
I need a water. The wind just picked up.
Storm's got it spinning out of control. That sound's gonna draw walkers. We gotta shut it down now.
Nick, help me. Carry the guns.
Guns?
I didn't expect that to end as well as it did, at least for now.
That thing's a damn dinner bell.
Yeah, here comes the walkers.
hell was that?
There goes the power.
Damn it! Transformer must have gone. Gotta check it. I could use a hand.
I'll go with you.
I'm going to.
No! It's too dangerous. Rest of you, get this thing shut down.
Does anyone know how to do this? Great.
Is this another puzzle?
Okay.
Clem can do
You
it?
Watch your back. Nick, scan the trees with me.
Okay. Let's do it, girl. Use the lighter with the control panel.
It's too dark.
Pick up the key. Use the key in the keyhole. So far, so good. Alright, that wasn't so hard. Now what?
Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Too late. We've already drawn them in.
We don't have much ammunition.
We gotta get back to the lodge. They're behind us!